What's up, everybody? Brett Okamoto from ESPN, joined today by MMA manager Ali Abdelaziz, who manages a ton of fighters in every promotion out there in MMA. But, you know, obviously one of the top ones that he's known for is the manager of Khabib Nurmagomedov. So he's starting to take off his gloves, and you know, again, I don't know really anybody who's closer to Khabib than you are. You're watching this guy in the prime of his career after one of his greatest performances of his career. He starts to take his gloves off and looks like he's going to retire. Did you have any inclination that he was going to retire? And what were you thinking during that time?
He didn't tell anybody. He didn't tell anybody, but I know him too well. You know, I know him too well. Even if he always want to be strong for his people, for Islam, for Abu Bakr, for Umar, for always his young generation. And he always never liked to show weakness. But I think this is something, I don't know if he was planning on or something happened at the moment, but nobody knows. Nobody knew he retired. I think this is something, just he had a bottle inside him and show you he's just strong. He's a strong man, strong guy, and he don't want any excuse going inside. I believe that's so too, and I didn't know if he was going to say that. He was surprised all of us, I believe.
Have you learned anything more about this conversation that he had with his mother? I mean, as much as we knew his father, we really haven't known much about his mother. Do you know anything about this conversation that he's had, this promise that he's going to walk away?
Man, nobody know Khabib's mother. Nobody will ever know Khabib's mother. This is it's a holy secret, you know. Like, you know, it's something. This family, you know, family stay behind closed door. Family now in the spotlight. It's you know, this is part of the culture and the religion. And we're cameramen. I promise you, you'll never see his mother.
Yeah,
and
I believe it.
Listen, Khabib is a good son. You know, even if he retired, because I don't know if he retired. To be honest with you, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. But you know, listen, I know him so well, and we will see what happens. I know him and Dana have got some conversations, and it's above my pay grade.
Another thing you tweeted pretty early on is you said the title's not vacant, and everyone was like, what are you talking about? He just said he was retiring, he's never coming back. And then it turns out the title is not vacant. He's got the title. I saw that he just was in the USADA testing. He's still in the USADA testing program. He's getting tested. But then it also brings up a question in my mind of like, how soon are they going to meet and how soon are they going to talk about it? Because I feel like Khabib, what you just said, like from a principle standpoint, he doesn't necessarily want to hold on to a belt that he doesn't think he'll ever defend again, right? So like, when is he going to when are we going to get some clarity on like who's the champ in this division?
He played with us too. Why would he post about USADA, right? Listen, man, he's clever. He's a competitor. I'm telling you something. 4 days later, he was in the gym training.
Yeah.
He was grappling with Abu Bakr and Umar, you know, in Abu Dhabi. If this fight happened, or in America, if these guys fought on the same card of January, Khabib is going to be in the corner. He's going to be in training camp. And I just know him, and I know Dana. And these two together, I don't know. I don't want to say something is not true.
Yeah.
And people said, oh, you lied to us. Because people, they try to find something, especially with me, to kind of smash me. But I don't care. But let these guys talk. Let him enjoy life. He's funny, man. I called him the other day. He was like, wow, I still have my six-pack, but he's eating chocolate. And I said, hey, I said, 2 weeks, this six-pack is going to go bye-bye. He said, maybe right. But the next day, I see he was in the gym. And I said, hey, I told him, you know about one bullshit, and he laughed, right? Yeah. He's different, man. Listen, like I said, if him and Dana talk, and I'm telling you, it's not financial. It's not that. It's just it's gonna be up to them. You know,
Part of it,
listen,
part of it is what challenge would still be out there for him, right? So I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, well, if it happened in like the first half of next year, like George St-Pierre is still out there. You told me that you don't think the George St-Pierre thing is ever going to happen, and so then I start thinking that it would have to be one of these guys at lightweight that really solidifies himself. You know, like if one of these guys really went on a run and won 2 fights, and then they're holding the championship, and maybe from a competitive standpoint, Khabib would want to come back. What challenge do you think is out there that would at least interest Khabib? What would pull him back?
okay, if me, I'm looking as a fan or as his manager, I think the one thing will make Khabib crazy, make Dana crazy, and make everyone crazy. I think if George St-Pierre picked up the phone and called Dana White and he said, I'm gonna make 155 pounds. And I love George St-Pierre. Everybody know how much I love George St-Pierre. But George St-Pierre also, he playing with us also because, you know, he's keep doing interviews and, you know, and he know what he's doing. George is my friend. He used to sleep in my house. And he did a lot of good things for me and I love him. And I can't say nothing bad about him. But I feel this fight never happened because George never committed to 155 pounds. Mm-hmm. And I know Dana White very well in the UFC. They're not going to go ahead and take a risk. And you have a champion who lost because George is very tough. You know, mm-hmm. I'm not saying Khabib's going to go there and smash him. I don't know. It's a fight, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel if this is what happened, Dana White would have made this fight tomorrow. But I feel like George, he said, why did I need to make 155? He always talk about this catch weight. And he probably can make it because I think he walk around, he is right, smaller than Khabib. I believe he is. Mm-hmm. But he's not, he's almost 4 years old. His recovery is not the same. But I feel this is the only option. I can see Khabib scratching his head. I can see Dana White, like face is getting red. And I think this is one of the biggest fights ever. You know, forget about, like, listen, you know, Justin's still number one. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Conor, who cares? You know, Dustin Poirier. You know, Khabib beat him. You know, Khabib beat everybody. And realistically, like, it's, you know, I don't think Khabib is going to be like, oh, you know, I'm going to fight Conor if he wins. This is not something Khabib think about because
probably not.
What
if Conor beat Dustin in January? And that's a big if. That's a very competitive fight. And then what if he went and fought like the winner of a Tony Ferguson and Michael Chandler and he beat them? And what if, like, you know, Conor McGregor has this type of year in 2021 that is almost reminds us of earlier in his career when he's just on fire. And now people are saying, like, this is the guy, you know, this is the guy. He's healthy. He's motivated. He's focused now. This Conor McGregor could beat Khabib Nurmagomedov. Do you think Khabib would be interested in that? Would he get pulled in by that?
You're a very clever guy. I'm tired of talking about this guy. But you know what? I'm going to say the truth. Listen. We all know he's picking, you know, he picking a guy who beat. And I'm not saying Dustin is not good. Dustin is really good, you know. But realistically, if you really want to put yourself in this position, who's number one? You know, he could have called out Justin, but I know he turned down Justin 2 times, and it's fine. You know, he's the money maker. He's this guy. But realistically, how you know he's motivated? How you know he's this? I'm sure Dana and Khabib will talk soon. You know, they're gonna talk. They will see each other. Khabib said, "I want to come to the U.S. and have dinner with these guys and give him respect." You know, this is a beautiful human being. He's just coming not to negotiate a fight. He just wants to come to have a dinner, all the way from Russia, right? And how I cannot love this guy.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.